Yes, we're back. We're back again in OMSI 2. We're back again in the bus company. And this time, it's for the final time. The bus company, well, the Simpsons Stuff bus company, is no more. It's time to say goodbye. Farewell. Adios. Grab that handkerchief. And let's go. So hi there, Steve here, and welcome back to OMSI 2. Yes, it is a sad day, actually. Today is the last day that the bus company, with maps anyway, is going to exist. It's the 29th of February as I record this, and made a decision a few days ago to basically close down the bus company. We didn't have enough money to be able to pay for the maps, to renew insurances, to survive basically for another month. A couple of people had joined the company in February, and even on the last day before I closed it all down, they were doing routes, but unfortunately not enough was done to continue on, to be able to keep the company going and progress for another month. We needed quite a considerable amount of money and didn't have it. Basically, we had about £15,000 in the bank, and that wouldn't have been enough for us to survive. So I made the decision before we actually went bankrupt to close the company down. Did that. Unfortunately, had to fire 99% of the employees. There's just two of us left now in the company, myself and Chris. Sold off all the buses bar one, because the plan was possibly to do a route today. But I think what I'm going to do today is just have a wander around the company and explain a bit about why it failed and if it will be back, basically. So yeah, having a wander around, we've now got some money in the bank. We had 40 odd buses, and so I sold off all bar one, which we'll go and see that in a moment. In order to be able to close down the company, basically, but give us the option of starting it back up again. It's going to need minimal funds to be able to carry on, so it'll basically tick over. We won't renew the maps, so as of March, there won't be any maps to use. So kept one bus purely because the upkeep on that will be minimal, and with a view then maybe this winter we'll come back and start it up again. So for now anyway, which is why the company is still there, I've made it private. I've made it so that you need to be level 20 in order to apply, and I've put closed in the description. So we won't be accepting any more applications until a point where we can possibly then look around and go, okay, maybe we'll give this one more shot. One of the reasons it failed, I'm going to hold my hands up to this, was me. The only time in the beginning that I ended up in the bus company was once a week, where I was recording my video, and that was it. I never had the time, and still don't have the time to unfortunately be able to spend time during the week, or even sometimes at weekends, gaming for me. The only gaming I generally do is the gaming that you see either on YouTube or on Twitch. My PC doesn't go on for my benefit, although I really enjoy creating the content for YouTube and Twitch. Really do. It doesn't go on for me. So when I record the content, as I generally do on a Saturday, I then shut the PC down. It gets fired up again on Sunday, ready for the Sunday afternoon stream. It then gets shut down, gets fired up again on Wednesday, ready for the Wednesday night stream, and gets fired up again on Friday. So me having the time to be able to put into the bus company just isn't there. So it was partly my reason that it failed. I wasn't putting the time into it. So consequently, I think others realised in the end that, well, why should they put the time in when the management weren't? So yes, I am to blame. Possibly if we bring it back in the winter, I'll maybe step away. So I won't have any management responsibilities in the company. So it could be brought back with the view of someone else running it, just under the Sims and Stuff name. I did give Chris control, and Captain Chaos had some control, and people could arrange servicing of buses and stuff. It didn't need a lot of management, and doesn't need a lot of management from us to be able to maintain it and keep it going. But it does need something. It needs a presence. And as much as I really do appreciate everyone getting involved and everyone trying to get us up the company rankings, which it did do. In the beginning, we were doing quite well. It was quite high, and the company was succeeding. But like most things, people do lose interest, and that certainly happened. So the company then started to slip, and down it went. So not to say that if we bring it back again in the winter, that things will improve. And even if people would want to bring it back in the winter, it is enjoyable. It is quite interesting doing the routes and watching the company grow. And it's great to see people using it and interacting. And we had people doing the night shift and people on during the day, and everyone was working to make the company more profitable and improve things. It was really, really nice. It was really, honestly, great to see people doing things for Sims and Stuff, which is pretty awesome. It's not just this game, though, that I'm pretty much responsible for failing on. The farm that we had in Farm Sim didn't work. Again, sort of lost a bit of control of that. We've had a trucking company in Trucks Book Client. That didn't work either. And I can see why people get fed up with not doing things and not contributing. So I need to think about whether I can commit the time to not only this game, and you can see now where the garages are empty, which you sold everything, not only this game, but others as well, to help the community grow and to help people feel part of the community that we've got. I need to put myself out, basically, and hands up, I haven't done that. It's been a really rough 18 months for me personally, which hasn't helped. There have been times that I haven't recorded YouTube content. I haven't wanted to record YouTube content. I haven't wanted to stream. I haven't wanted to be part of anything. And that shows. That shows in other people's enthusiasm and commitment. Things are improving for me personally, and hopefully will continue to do so. And hopefully that would then come out in the content that I can create and that we can create. So yeah, it was a tough decision to do. I don't like removing people from the company as we did, or as I did, and having to make that decision to close it down. It is tough because people were still doing the odd journey in here and making an improvement and helping out and taking interest. And if you're one of those people that were in it at the end, I do apologise. There isn't a way of pre-warning people. I tried to get everyone that was in the bus company to join the chat we had in the Discord server. People didn't. So there was no way other than within the bus company to be able to let people know that was happening. So I managed to do that. But unfortunately it was at the time I was about to close it down. So there is our one bus. We have an NL202 That's the bus I kept. So hopefully we can keep that. The maintenance shouldn't be too much on it. And things will then, all being well, hold still basically until such a point as we decide to bring it back again. So I'll wander back into the office and show you the state of the company, and we'll then see. Then it's over to you really, as to whether you would want to join a once or twice failed company and help bring it back, whether me maybe keeping out the company would stop you wanting to develop it. It could be that I do something like I do currently with Fernbus, and on a weekly basis when I record my OMSI video, I then look at the company standings in the same way that I currently do in Fernbus. So whether that would help, we'd have a bit of a ranking as to who's driving and who's doing what within the company. So let me know as to whether as to whether the company sticking around or coming back, version 3 as it were, would make you stay. So let's go to company mode. So 2 employees is all we've got, which is myself and Chris. Chris has been good at renewing maps and keeping up with insurances and stuff. So we've kept the 2 of us in here, and you can see he's actually done quite well keeping the company money up, and very well overall. So you can see how much income I've made for the company, 24,000. Chris has made more than that in the last 30 days. Not saying there weren't others in the company that were making great money, and there was. We're 16th rank as a company, so we're not that bad. But the maps are due for renewal today. So as I record this, it's the 29th. So we can't afford to extend these maps. We didn't have the money. We had 15,000 in the bank, and just to renew Spandau would have been 15,000. So we could have maybe afforded to extend 1 map. And although it had 11 journeys in the last 30 days, that wouldn't have been enough to survive. So you can see there the money we needed, 31,000 for X10, which is the most popular map. We didn't have the funds. And that's all the maps we had, less than we used to. And it's a tough juggling act. When there aren't many people driving, it gets really hard to then justify having less maps. So, we've got a bus, which is the one we just saw. So that's that. And that's it. That's all we've got is 1 bus, 2 employees. There's the maps. There's our money. We now got £50,000 in the bank. So insurance costs have come out, and you can see there where I sold all the buses, and that's what gave us our income, was by selling all the buses. And Ray on the last day, so I was selling the buses off and closed the company down at 8:30 on the 25th, and an hour before Ray was in making money. So yeah, it is a real shame, but it may be back. And someone's replied, there you go, thanks Steve, looking forward to the next company. So here's the email that I sent all the employees. Hello everyone, I'm hoping you all still get this. After a couple of years and 2 attempts, it's time to say goodbye to the company. We don't have the funds to pay the bills this month, so I'm closing it down today. Once I work out how. Thanks to all of you for contributing to the company and for trying to keep it going. I didn't do enough drives or enough promotion to keep it going, so you can see why there's a lack of interest in the end. We may try again one day, but for now it's goodbye. Don't forget that the bus chat will continue on in Discord. And that was really hard for me to do that. But there we go. So we have got the money for the company to tick over, and hopefully it will. And we may look at coming back for Sims and Stuff version 3.0 at the end of the year. So not a drive from me today, but a look at the company, and to say cheerio and to say farewell. So let me know down below. Would you be interested in driving for the company Sims and Stuff version 3.0 if we brought it back out of the dead? In order to do that, though, we'd need money. So we'd need people to come in and contribute money to get us started. That I would happily then give back to you once the company made money. But in order to start up again, we'd need to buy maps. We need to buy buses. So we'd need funds to do that. So if you want to chip in and be part of the company and obviously loan us some money so we can get ourselves going, then please let me know below. So yeah, not a sad video really, because it may be a rebirth, but wanted to let you know what was happening with the state of the company, and yeah, will it be back for version 3? Let me know. So next time we'll come back and do a regular drive, but really wanted to put this out there. The end of an era for now. Don't forget to check out the Discord server if you want to chat buses. So if you're into OMSI and you've got some thoughts and ideas that maybe are a bit much to put in the comments down here, do check out the Discord server. The link I'll put in the description below. And hit subscribe. Regular OMSI content from me on a Monday. Something from trains on a Wednesday. Firm bus on a Friday. Every other Saturday is something from tourist bus. The opposite Saturday, something from flight. So hit subscribe. Join the Discord. And let me know. Will you want to help us out? Sims and Stuff version 3. We'll leave that there. Until the next time, if you have been. Thanks very, very much for watching, for being part of the company, and for being you.